I'm here in Medjugorje, and I'm with, what's your name?
Tracy.
Tracy, where are you from?
Kush, and I'm from the United States. I live in Kansas City.
Kansas City. How often have you been in Medjugorje?
I think this is my 16th time. Wow. My third time this year.
Third time this year?
Yeah.
Why do you come back all this time?
Because this is my home. Mm-hmm. The peace here, it's like my family. My first time I came was in '95, and I bawled when I had to leave because I didn't know if I could make it back, you know. But God has graced me with the ability to come, and so I come a lot, and I try to bring people and bring back what I get here back home.
And when you heard the first time about Medjugorje, what did you think?
Oh, well, my family left the church when I was young, and so I spent most of my childhood and young adulthood without going to church, not even talking to God. And I was watching a TV show called Unsolved Mysteries, and there was one of the episodes was about Medjugorje, and it was the one with Jill Jensen and Rita Klaus. And I was drawn to that, and instantly I called my mother and I said, "Mom, I'm going to Medjugorje." And she goes, "Where's that at?" I said, "I don't know, but I'm going there." And I went to church next day. And this was like in February. It was Ash Wednesday. Joined back to the parish that I was baptized in, had my first communion in. Went back to they put me through some classes, and as soon as maybe May, I got confirmed with the little 7th and 8th graders by the bishop, and I was here for the 14th anniversary in June of that year.
And what happened when you came here?
Miracles. Just absorbing everything I could get out of God that I had missed out on my whole life, and continue to come back every year, you know, with the groups, and then met my husband here.
You met your husband here?
Yeah. We got married on March 18th in 2000, and came back for our honeymoon and conceived our first child here. On our honeymoon.
Must be a saint?
I hope, yeah, he's a good boy. His name is Luke. And I have 2 daughters after that, Mary and Elizabeth. And so their first time, we came as a family back in 2015. And my kids come all the time. My daughters were here with me in June, and my son came with us the youth festival last year. He didn't
come. Like it?
Oh, he loves it. So my son's been here like 3 times. My daughters have been here 6 times. And my husband, he came in 2019 with me, and he hasn't been back since. But
you pray the Rosary together with your husband? Or?
Yes.
Why do you pray the Rosary?
Well, we pray the Rosary because we know that a family that prays together stays together, and families are being attacked. Our family has been attacked since day one, and we know that we need to pray in order to keep our family safe. It's our weapon against Satan.
Absolutely. And what would you tell people? Why is the Rosary so? Why is Medjugorje so special?
Medjugorje is special because it is a gift from God to allow the Blessed Mother to be on earth, to draw all their children back. And many, the confessions, people, how do I explain it? People go to confession, but they go more often, and people that never went to confession go to confession because they've learned that from here. This is like the confession capital of the world. Many people are being converted through Medjugorje and the messages, and that's why it's important to, when you come here, to let people know. A lot of people that can't come will experience it through your example, through your testimony. I did a testimony on Mary TV last year.
Beautiful.
So you have to look that up.
Yeah, I will. And they're doing a beautiful job, Mary TV. It's great as well.
Oh, yes.
I think it's like unbelievable. And you said she leads to God. You found God here. What is God the Father for you?
He's my Father. He's my Creator. He's my judge. He's a judge me, and I fear him, as far as I fear that I don't want him to see me do anything bad, and I guess in my life, revolved not a huge bad person, but I was without God, and so I feel I have a lot of making up to do, but it's never too late with God. Absolutely. He loves you, and I'm just grateful that I found Medjugorje, because literally, I don't know what I would be at right now. I would not have my husband, I would not have my children, I wouldn't have these people here. These people that came with me are from Bosnia and Herzegovina. I actually inherited a godchild through Father Jozo back in the 90s when the war was going out. So I stay in contact with them for over 25 years. And whenever I come here, I come and I visit them. And it gives them hope. That somebody out there, thinks about them, loves them, prays for them, and goes out of their way to see them. And so I do that every time I come.
Wow.
Either they come to see me here, or I go to see them where they live. This time we did both.
Wow.
I went to Zagreb, but they live in Zagreb now, so I went to Zagreb, and then I came here, and they came with me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for this beautiful interview.
Well, thank you, and Kraljica Mira Molizanas.